Grandmaster Sanal Vahap of Turkey scored a big win against Lê Quang Liêm in round 6 of the Gibraltar Masters. He joins us in our studio. Vahap, a big win with the white pieces against Lê Quang Liêm, but the position was quite imbalanced.
Yeah, so he played this rouser. I think I was watching your interview with him actually before the game that you pushed him to play for win with black. And he's basically a Sveshnikov player, but today he went for rouser, which actually was about to pay off. I couldn't, it's a dubious opening, definitely, but of course playable. And I had some advantage in the opening, and then we came to this position.
You were blitzing out the moves quite fast, so you had prepared up until which point?
Not against him, but in general to rouser. Yeah. And then here he just complicated. I think he played, I mean, I knew this setup that I put h4, rook h3, rook e3, if knight a5, b3, I knew all this setup and I knew that white is better. And then, yeah, in this position he played rook c3.
Right.
And I had to take, and queen f3. Idea with knight g2.
And then you just target the c3 pawn.
Yeah, and I thought that I shouldn't bring his pawn to c3, but after the game he just told me that I can collect the pawn in the next move, which I missed during the game.
Right.
And after that just I went a bit direct, which is good for him.
So knight h5 was inaccurate.
Yeah, the thing is I missed this fe5, queen f3. I was calculating rook g8, rook g8 and rook g6 stuff, and yeah, I missed this very natural active move. And now queen d5 was a very strong move.
During the game, did you feel you were in trouble at this point, or was it, we're going to ask you to come a little forward. During the game, did you feel you were in trouble, or were you, how did you evaluate your position?
Yeah, I was just upset about how I ruined all this advantage, and then suddenly just blundered the queen.
Yeah, and that happened very soon. So you played queen f2 here, and this was the moment where he just blundered after thinking for about 6 minutes.
Yeah, he told me that he was checking all the time rook g8, which is probably just much better for black.
So rook g8, black keeps his advantage.
Yeah. Actually, this was my trap from long ago. I mean, it wasn't a trap, kind of. I wanted to refute rook h1 lines, you know, not a trap, but... And,
so you had this idea that if rook h1, you will have these tricks on the board. So were you, you played knight g7 almost instantly here.
Yeah.
And it just collapses for black.
Yeah, it's just sad for him now. He just tried to complicate the game and probably his tournament is ruined. Yeah, it's basically one move can ruin your tournament.
Yes, but this is the thing about open events as well, that white or black, you have to take your chances.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is your first time here. You drew with Maxime yesterday. You won against Liam today. I'm sure you're feeling good about the way you're playing.
Yeah, actually we're staying in Spain, and in the first rounds I couldn't get in mood. I mean, we were spending a lot of time on the border and stuff, and now we got used to it. Everything is much more smooth, and yeah, now I feel much better.
Well, that's good to hear, and we wish you all the best for the remaining games, Sanal. Thank you for your time.
Evet, merhaba herkese. Bu son konumu bir göstermek istedim bu güzel röportajdan sonra. Acaba Vahap'ın rakibi burada neden terk etti, ne oluyordu, vezirini nasıl kaybetti? Bir hep birlikte bakalım istedim. Vahap'ın da dediği gibi burada siyahlar kalesini G6'ya, G8'e ya da ne bileyim G4'e gitseydi gayet güzel olurdu. Çünkü kalenin G7 karesini yani G hattını koruması burada çok önemli bir etken. Neden? Şimdi kaleyi H1'e oynamıştı maçta ve Vahap anında bakıp at G7 hamlesini oynadığını söylüyordu röportajı yapan kişi. Neden bu hamle oyunu kazanıyor? Mesela iki tane seçenek var. Şimdi ya şah F8'e gidecek ya şah D8'e gidecek. İkisinde de vezir kazanabiliyoruz. Nasıl? Mesela diyelim şah D8'e gitmiş olsun. Şimdi normalde biz burada atımızı oynayamıyoruz. Neden oynayamıyoruz? Çünkü kalemiz boşta kalır. Ama atımı ben şah çekerek oynadığım zaman ve diğer at da onu koruduğu için burada atımı buraya oynadığım zaman vezir kazanmış oluyorum kısacası. Çünkü vezirini vermek zorunda kalıyor burada en sonunda. Fille alırsa da yine vezirini alabilirim. Yani bu normalde devam edilebilir, belki başka kişiler olsaydı, daha başlangıç seviyesi olsaydı, ama Vahap Şanal'ların seviyesinde bu oyun direkt rakibi terk etmiştir. F8'e gitseydi ne olurdu, bir de ona bakalım. Durum çok değişmiyor, yine D'deki atla E6'yı alarak şah çekiyoruz. Burada fille alması takdirde de işte kaleyle alabiliyoruz. Yine rakibimiz de bir taş alıyor ama işte dediğim gibi Vahapların seviyesinde bu oyun hani formalite gibi bir şey oluyor. Evet, bu tarz videolara devam edeceğiz. Sizin de çok destek veren mesajlarınız oldu. Öncelikle teşekkür ediyorum o yüzden. Bir sonraki videoda görüşürüz.